CBAI.
Hey all, this is Cam with CBAI. Thanks for watching today. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use the byline feature in Write with Suno. This is a feature where instead of having to write before in Suno when you would prompt lyrics, it would give you an entire song. Now they've introduced a feature called byline where you can do that by line or by section. You can tell it what to do in smaller chunks, and then this will be a nice if you want to not have the entire song popped out, if you want to do it section by section, but you do need some AI help to generate your songs. So please note that this feature does only work with the classic lyrics model. It does not work with Remi yet. I assume they'll be bringing that out soon because they have it grayed out, but it's not available currently. So let me show you how to do it. First of all, you need to be on the Create tab. So go there if you're not there yet. Then we're going to go over to the lyrics area. And first, make sure you're on V4 or whatever one you want to use. I think most people would be using V4 or V3.5, depending on your preference. But then from there, we're going to go to this lyrics section and click on By Line. We're going to receive a form that pops up. You can see down here, as I mentioned, it's going to go to Classic Lyrics Model. Remi is not available yet, so note that. If you prefer Remi, you will still have to use it to write the full song. From there, we could put in a title if we wanted, or you could leave it blank and change it later. Doesn't really matter. And then, so what you're going to see is this is the section where your lyrics will show up. It shows up in this pinkish purpley color, and you'll have an angle brace that tells you what line you're on. So if I had other lines in here already, then I could go to a different line if I needed to. But we're starting fresh. So then as you can see in the prompt here, it gave you an idea, add 4 lines about wind. Why don't we even do that right now? I could also use the number 4, add 4 lines about wind, and then it would write it in there. And then it'd give me a bridge, so since I didn't specify the tag that I wanted or the section of the song, it just made it up for me. Let's say we didn't like that. We could delete it. So instead, let's make a song. I was thinking making an EDM song. So let's say add a verse about staying calm under pressure. And it's going to write me some lyrics there under that classic model. Oops, excuse me, try again. All right, should be verse 1. I'm not sure why it went to verse 2. It seems to be a little bit, doesn't always do what you want. Okay, and then let's say like maybe add a chorus. Uh, and you can also add adjectives like add a catchy chorus. Um, we'll just keep it under the same topic. And then let's say add verse 2, a second verse. It is about hmm, keeping going even if you're tired, maybe. We'll write that. Let's see. Let's write a super catchy bridge. We'll write that in there. And then write an outro about being victorious. How about that? Put that in there. So now I've written a song roughly using the individual sections, which could be nice. So be aware that if you click this X button, it's not going to give you a warning pop-up. It will just delete everything. So make sure that it's kind of like using old school Windows software before it auto-saved for you. You have to click Save Changes, and then it'll bring it out over here. Again, if you click the X button, it will just remove everything you did, and it doesn't give you a warning. So fair note about that. So then we would just go in, and now I have my whole song written, and then you could continue creating your lyrics of whatever you wanted to do. So or I'm not creating your lyrics, but adding your styles in there and whatever you want to do. Your title populated down here. So that's how you could do it if you were doing it with a brand new song with no lyrics. You can also go in and do this with lyrics that already exist. So if you were going to do that, go to your dot dot dot, go to Let's see. Well, there's different ways I believe you could do this, but I'm going to use reuse prompt. Let's say I was working on this song. I already had the lyrics, but I didn't like this version of the music. So I wanted to get a new kind of music. I could choose whatever I want, V4, V3. And then I would go, I have all my lyrics popped in here. And I would go to byline again. And then I could, let's say I wanted to add a post chorus. So I would go in, make a space, add a post chorus about feeling cold in the ice. All right, so it added me a post chorus. And then let's say I didn't like this chorus. Uh, I could highlight it like this, and then just say add a chorus about hanging out in a frozen cavern with my friends. And then you'll notice here that this turned into rewrite. So if you highlight the text, you can actually rewrite old lyrics you don't like. So this would be cool, even if you have works you've been working on in Suno that it gave you the entire song, but you wanted to change sections, you don't feel creative at the moment, you need some help with AI, go do that, and it's going to redo it. If you wanted to use the trash can, that would just clear your prompt right here. So let's say I saved my changes, and now I have my new chorus in here, and I have my post chorus, so maybe I need to clean this up a little bit, but other than that, it's pretty cool. All right. So notice I want something to show you that's I've noticed about this pretty cool is that for this song, all I have is verse 2, chorus. I don't have any instrumental or directions other than telling it the exact structure of the song. But check this out. So I've noticed that this feature does something interesting. I have some pre-written lyrics as well from another video where you'll notice that I have more detailed meta tags. So for example, I have quick fade in, I have upbeat city pop intro with horns. I'm just giving it a lot of directions about what I want in the music. And so what you can do, I've noticed, is go to dot dot dot. Again, go to, let's say, reuse prompt. Let's say I want to redo this. Go to byline. If you do, let's go to verse, maybe we're going to add a verse 3. Actually, let's just say we're going to add some musical section with lyrics. If you write in something in here, like get funky, like that, it will actually, let's see if it does it. So it adds a little bit more to your tags. Like for example, here it wrote Groovy Funk Bridge. So it brought more like 8 lines of lyrics, I think that was in here. And so it actually, the more like descriptive the meta tags you already have put in here, like especially if you're using this on existing prompts that you have for the lyrics, it actually does it influences this feature to give you some other interesting things. So maybe I want to rewrite this and I want to write a get spooky a with 4 lines here. Let's see if that works. That one, it didn't change it, but I can tell you that it will do it in other ones. So I guess it's a little bit hit or miss. But check this out. This one has a lot of descriptions. And so, for example, I even started using, like, for example, star star intro and then colon. And then I kept them in brackets and I added layered metal chords with build up, stuff like that. I did that quite a bit throughout this song. So if I do that again, reuse the prompt, go to byline, it should do this. It did it for me the other day. So let's try it again. Let's just try the same one. Get spooky. See what it does. All right, so now you'll notice it gave me similar to my tags where I have these asterisks in here. It gave me an interlude. Let's write another section. Let's see if this works. I'm actually doing this off the top of my head. Write a spooky post bridge. Actually, not. Let's not use spooky. Let's use funky. Section about uh, breaking out the dance moves. So we'll do that. Okay, so it added its own little section. It's a little bit more creative. I did this before I made the video, and it was giving me other interesting tags, like more instrumental related. So that's cool. It seems that if you already have some music written, or you have some instructions related to the tags that are a little more detailed, it will also know to do that with its own tag meta tag. So that's something cool. It is a little bit more dependent on you. So I wanted to show you that as well. And that is it. So this is how to write a basic tutorial, how to write lyrics by line in Suno. If you found this video helpful, please throw me a like, give me a subscribe as well. I'm trying to grow this channel. And then leave me a comment if you found this video helpful or not helpful. If you didn't like it, tell me feedback about how I could make it better. And give me ideas for the new videos. I'm taking notes and I put them in my file. So I'm taking your ideas to make videos about stuff you want to learn. And then until next time, thanks for watching. This is Cam with CBAI, and I hope you have a good one. And take care.